Good evening. Welcome to Perry Thompson Live on Instagram. 1 minute here. All right. I'm your host, President CEO Perry Thompson of the Rhythm and Blues Preservation Society. And tonight, I will be honored and I'll be interviewing tonight singer and songwriter Miss Carla Gamble. So let me get on right now. Miss
Hello.
Gamble,
Hi.
how are you doing this evening?
Doing all right. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great.
Good.
First of all, I want to thank you for joining my Instagram live tonight.
Of course.
All right, how you doing tonight?
Doing good. I can't complain
All
at all.
right, I hear that. All right, let's get to your humble beginnings and the start of when did your musical journey begin?
Yes. So my musical journey began as a child in church, growing up with my mom taking me to church, my grandmother, and very inspired by my father as a child, playing real good soul music, Shaka Khan, the OJs, Aretha, So a lot of those artists really inspired me growing up. Younger, just hearing them and while my dad was cooking, at church. So yeah, a lot of that happened when I was
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Now, what age did you start writing? Because did you start writing poetry or lyrics when you started writing? At what age?
Yeah, I actually started writing poetry. Very young. I
Yeah,
was
same here. I was the same way. I started writing poetry too at a young age. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it just happens, right? I started I was about maybe 11, 12, and I started writing
Okay.
poetry first. And those lyrics just, I mean, it's something about poetry that just really light up, make you feel good. And, before I got into singing, poetry is definitely a good beginning.
Right. Okay. Now, growing up, you mentioned Aretha Frank, Shaka Khan. Who else did you listen to growing up? Because you're from Philly. Philly has a
I am
great.
Philly. For Philly.
Yeah.
So I would say like as I got older, I started to get more into I would say like 13 maybe. There was the neo soul era of music in Philly was really going, man, it was everywhere. Jill Scott, Music Soul Child, Vivian Green, Flowetry was easily just all their vibes. I really just had that influence growing
I
up,
think
but a little bit
I
older.
think you're going. Oh, almost. I think you're going in and out. I think you're going in and out.
Oh, am I? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay. That's better. Now, tell me what you were saying. Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So Flowetry, Jill Scott,
Oh
Music
yeah.
Child, Vivian Green, a lot of the Philly, that era of neo soul music and soul
Right.
music really happening in Philly. So as I got older, that was really just happening, and it really inspired me also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you recorded your first album at 13,
Yeah.
From My Lips to Your Ears, correct?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now, how
And
did now how
oh,
did that happen? At
oh,
13 to
yeah.
do an album?
Yes. Yes. That was a poetry album, and I was really. You remember that poetry jam? You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that poetry jam was happening. Really inspired by that growing up as well. Poetry was a huge part of me. It still is. So I did a poetry album, and it was mainly poetry. I did some singing, but mainly poetry. And that was From My Lips to Your Ears at 13. That was amazing. That was an amazing experience. It's still to this day is like one of the best like things for me growing up and getting into it. And my aunt actually at the time, a major part of pushing that, like as far as like being a part of that musical part for me, and making sure that it got heard throughout Philly and anywhere else, Delaware, New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, it was an all poetry album?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. It was an all poetry album. Yep. And music actually, the really good songs got performed from now, like, but actually not, sometimes perform. And people really, it's just like it's timeless. Music is timeless. I did a couple things on there also is timeless, but I released an album She Is last year, and it's just really, it's some poetry on there but not much. But it's, as when I got into my singing part of myself, I started to really release a lot of those things. So I mean, I try to do as much as I can because I
Okay.
love.
Okay. Now, how would you describe the way you write a song?
Hmm. I would say the way I write a song, I want to make sure that I get the concept, what I'm writing about.
Right.
To make sure I have the beat. It's always, I'm really inspired by the beat when I write music. So it's like I hear something that really just gets me there, and I start to think of the concept, and I might take a little while on it. So I might take a day, it could go for 2 weeks, it might go for a month, it might go longer than that. It depends on what it really inspires in me to write it. But I would say when I do write it, I try to get the concept, and then I got the producer, I got the studio, and go in. And just it's really me. It's just really me vibing and feeling the mood, feeling the energy, and and we go from there.
I want to go back to when you talked about your first album. Were the poems on your first album, were they poems you wrote prior to, when you were 13, or were they actually poems you were writing when you were working on your album?
Oh no, yeah. So the poems that I wrote when I was different my lips to your ears were actually, there were poems from that time. So yeah, no, everything from She Is like a whole, woman, a whole, like, because those poems they still are so relevant and so good that it's like I said, it's timeless. But they were a younger version of myself. So now, like, She is just the woman in me. She is everything. She is beauty. She is love. She is, R&B, soul. She's everything. So that's what you get from She Is.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Now, yes, I want to talk about the album, but before then, I wanted to discuss as far as during the pandemic, um, you played a major role in helping people during that time when they were being isolated at home, and you really helped a lot of people out, and you earned the title called the Vibe Specialist. Now, talk about what made you take a part in the pandemic as far as using your talent to help people go through that particular time.
So when the pandemic happened, it was really rough. I'm not gonna lie, it was really rough for people, but really especially the artists, we were not moving.
Right,
We were not on stages. It was a lot of musicians that were, people were not moving and weren't doing much. And a
right,
lot of work, something that you do, all day, every day, and this is your passion and you live for it. A lot of people, this is their income. So it's just,
mm-hmm.
you need a space where you can be you, and you can really just continue to explore many different like parts of yourself and your creativity.
Right.
And I came up with the idea to do Vibe Out Wednesday, which was a every Wednesday, artists, I mean, people that just wanted to come and enjoy
Okay.
entertainment, really. And they would come to the space out in Philly, called the Soul Garden, and we would just vibe. It was, I had the musicians with us, and we had food and drinks, and the energy that you got when you walked in there was so much love. And musicians would just come. They would just come to jam. Artists would come get on the mic, because people just wanted something to do and just to
Right.
feel normal, just to feel themselves. So I created that Still to this day, people are like, "Oh, where you going? You know, you're gonna bring Vibe Out back, and really miss it." And it just was such a good energy. And the Vibe Specialist, I actually got there a little bit, actually before Vibe Out, but which how I got Vibe Out. But the Vibe Specialist is just, I love to create on the mic. So if you
Right.
catch me stage and if I hear a beat, like I said earlier, if I just hear the beat and the music, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna like create right then and there and come up with like something that I just feel at the moment. So I start to, tell people, hey, listen, I'm the Vibe Specialist. And that's what you're gonna get every time you see me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great thing. Now, wow. So, I'm quite sure that really helped a lot of people during that time because, that was just a rough time and no one can go anywhere. Like you said, people couldn't tour. So
Yes.
for you to take that lead during that time, was a great sacrifice on your part. So I definitely commend you
Thank you.
in doing that because, you didn't have to do that.
Thank you. It was a
Yeah,
pleasure.
absolutely.
It helped me too. Listen, it helped me so much because
Right.
I am the artist. I'm the part of the community. So I definitely, I didn't want people to feel, like they were in that space alone. So
Right.
I actually helped me a lot.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Now, yeah, let's talk about your latest release called She Is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm really feeling that Pretty Girl Magic. That's a great anthem.
Yes.
That's a great anthem. Yeah. Talk about that album. Talk about your new album.
So She Is was released last year. And I'm actually about to release a new EP. So that's
Really?
what we talk about, right? But She Is was released last year, and I really just wanted to give people to able to connect to as an artist, who I am, the person who I am. What you get. I'm just this every time. I love spread the energy, to smile, and I love to have a good time, especially my music. So if people just that close connection with who I am for start to finish, really honestly. So I have Imagine, I have Get Right, which is an amazing song that I put out.
Oh,
I share.
I'm losing you for a little bit. I'm losing you a little bit. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's better. Yeah.
Magic, Get Right, a house
Yeah.
song that
Yeah.
I did. I have a lot of interviews also that was done by my girl Desi out here in Philly. And
Okay.
yeah, I mean, a lot of good feel good songs that you are just, getting to hear. Star in the Sky, which I perform also.
Yeah, that's nice too.
Yeah, the sky is cool. It's real smooth. It's real smooth.
I like Super Lover. That's real nice too.
Yeah, okay. Super Lover. Super Lover. Yes, I did a
Yeah.
video for Super Lover as well. I did a super. Yeah, I did that video, and that was really a good. That was actually during kind of a little bit during the pandemic, so that actually was really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. How long did it take for you to finish the album?
It took me. I mean, honestly, I'm going to say about 8 months to a
Okay.
year. Yeah, like
Oh,
because I believe you got to take your time. You have to take your time with your product. You have to take your time with what you're doing and how you move. All the things that you want to put out there to the world. You have to take your time. So I definitely spent that time like getting everything together and making sure that I had it right.
okay. Wow. And the album is streamed all over?
Yes, yes, oh yes, yes, all over, all over. Anywhere you can find, anywhere you listen to music. Also, anywhere YouTube, Spotify, Apple
Right.
Music. You can Google my name, Carla Gamble, and you will find where that my album is listed.
Wow. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And it's a good album, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a really good album.
Thank you.
Check it out. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's really You know, she has talent. Really, she really does.
Yeah.
Now, you know, this is Women's History Month. You know,
Yeah.
March,
Yes.
and I want your take on the state of women in Black music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what is your opinion as far as how women in Black music, the music today, and as far as what role you want to play in elevating women in Black music?
Well, honestly, I'm for all Black women doing what they need to do. If you in anything entertainment, arts, music, business, I love it. I am supporting women to the high of high. Like I love women in this industry. I'm super inspired by so many women that I see, that I come across, meeting, social media, just in person, all that just are just getting busy with what it is that they want to do. So I'm super excited about it. I want to just be, I mean, I consider myself to be a part of the women in music and industry and entertainment that is just out here doing what we love to do. I mean, you just wake up in the morning, hey, I got a goal, I have a dream, and I'm just gonna go for it. And I salute all the women that's doing that. And it's hard. It is not easy. This is not an easy
Right.
thing. This is not an easy thing. This is something that you really just have to just, okay, you know, and take time for you. So all women, if you're watching, take time for yourself, you know, feel good about yourself and what you're doing, and just, you know, get to it, get to what you need to do. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be so worth it.
Now, you being an independent artist, what challenges do you face as an independent artist? Would you rather stay independent or rather sign to a major label?
Well, right now, I'm okay. Right now, as an independent artist, I'm actually moving at a very good place. God is everything. And God is making sure that I'm where I am supposed to be.
Okay.
And feel good in this space. And as opportunities come to me, I will make sure to, like, you know, evaluate things and make sure that things just are in place that fits me and, you know, that I feel good about, because I'm all about feeling good. You know, I don't, you know, things happen, and sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, but I would rather take the good moments of life. So, you know, things happen, and if opportunities come, but right now, as an artist, I'm doing very well.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. I mean, because it's so now it's so you look at so many independent artists in Black music that's just streaming their music online. You know, it's just really phenomenal to see how music streaming has gone so far
Mm-hmm.
compared to 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Now,
Definitely.
it, what what's a can you remember what's a memorable moment in your career so far that you say to yourself, wow, you know, something that really like, blew you away, that you know you're meeting someone or just a pivotal moment in your career that's so memorable that still really stands out.
Well, I just did a show
Okay.
out here at World Cafe Live, and I curated the event. I hosted the event. I had an idea, and I brought it to World Cafe Live, which is a huge, major supporter
That
of my music.
that was on the 16th of March.
Yes, it
Okay.
was. Yes, it was. Yes,
I
it
wasn't able to
was.
go there, unfortunately. Okay, okay.
Okay. Well, luckily for you, they asked us to come back, so we'll be back, you know,
Okay.
very soon.
Okay.
But that was a very special moment for me because there were about 8 women that touched the stage, um, and an all-female band of 4 members that touched the stage, plus like other musicians that touched the stage, and the night was amazing. And the
Wow.
fact, you know, I had an idea and I put it up there, and it just came full circle. Was really like, wow, you know, like, okay, you know. Because it's all about uplifting other people. I feel like this world is so big. It's so many people, so many different talents. And, you know, there's space for everyone. And everyone has a different, you know, in their own way. And I want to make sure lifted in that way. So, I mean, it just happened. And everyone, they blew the stage up. It was just amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, I was totally wow how it turned.
Wow, and you put that together
I
yourself.
did. Yes, yes, yes. It was great. It was
Wow.
great. It was really great.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
real
it
cool.
was really good.
Wow. Okay, cool. Now, what's next on your agenda?
So next, I was telling you earlier, right? We'll get to the EP release. My new EP release is actually April 28th.
Wow, that's
Back at work.
quick.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, next month, back at Work Cafe Live. I'm in the lounge. I have amazing Carol Riddick, Black Canvas, which is an all-female
Oh,
band.
Carl Riddick, yes, I know Carl Riddick, yeah.
Yeah, Carol Riddick's gonna be there. We have a song together on my new EP called Flow, so that will be coming out as well. We're recording a video for it. It's just an amazing experience that's gonna happen. So if you're watching this, y'all, get to my page, get your ticket, come through, enjoy the amazing night that is going to be prepared for you. It's going to be great.
What day is that again?
So it's the 28th. I believe it's a Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's a Friday night.
Wow. That's cool. That's cool. Wow. So you got an album out last year, now you come with EP this year. Then that's quick.
Can't stop. Got to keep it moving. Got to keep it moving.
Hey. Yeah. That's absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. That's cool. Wow. Now, so you know the new album's coming out. The new video's coming out. So where can people reach you at so they'll know, you know, not to forget you? Where can they reach you at?
Yes. So you can visit me here on IG at The Real Carla Gamble, and you can visit me on my website, www.therealcarlagamble.com. It would subscribe so I can send you emails out, you know, when I have a show, anywhere you can show up and support. I have merch out as well. I have vinyls that you can play if you have a vinyl player, if you just want to keep it as a keepsake, you know. So many different things that is involved. And also you'll keep up with me if I'm in Philly, if I'm out of Philly, you know, wherever I am, you can keep up with me.
Wow. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's really cool. That's really cool. Ms. Gamble, I want to ask you this now. Why is it so important? You know, because I have an organization called the Rhythm and Blues Preservation Society that preserves the culture of Black music. Why is it so important, in your opinion, to preserve Black music?
Ooh. Why wouldn't it be important? It is very important to preserve Black music. It is culture, it is life, it's love. We have to be able to pass this down through generations of generations. This is what we're living in. This is a time. So, you know, with my father, what I grew up on, you know, with my father, and, you know, rest his soul, he's passed away. My mother is still here. She is, you know, wonderful. And my grandmothers are still here. You know, and so many generations of time of music that has been, you know, that has been given to me. I just would want to pass it down to whoever I come in contact with. So it's definitely important to preserve that, to keep it going. To have, I was just at a show. We're really adamant about telling people to support your local talent, to support live music. You know, when it's not here, you know, the pandemic, I'm pretty sure our fans or people who supported us or love to come to live music shows, they wasn't getting that. So, you know, just so that you are able to support it in any way that you can, organizations, communities, nonprofits, shows that are supporting Black music, because it is important. Yes. Oh man, I said enough. It is important.
Absolutely. Wow. Any last words of encouragement for you know, for the listeners, and for Women's Month, or for, you know, any last word, any positive words?
Yes. Well, first of all, thank you, Mr. Perry, for showing up. Thank you for having me on your platform. I'm super excited for connecting with you and all the things that you have going in any way that I could be a part. You let me know.
Thank you.
Encouraging women, encouraging people that is in music and life to just keep going. It is going to be a struggle some days, and some days you're not going to feel like it. Some days
Right.
are, you know, but also connect with other artists. That is a
Right.
big thing, because a lot of artists, feel, you don't know what somebody is going through. So you want to connect with other artists, and just try to like form a relationship and see how, you never know. You never know where that can get you. Just to have somebody in your corner. And
Exactly.
just keep going, believe in yourself, don't give up, and it's going to be okay. And I actually do good morning videos. Some are on my page. Actually, I just did one not long ago, and I try to get people in the morning, when you're getting up and you just wanted to, like, get your day started. I try to
That's right.
give those to people to keep them encouraged through your day, because you just never
You
know. So I love,
never know.
yes, I
That's right.
keep loving on other people. Be kind. It's okay to be kind. And
Yes.
smiling.
That's right.
Yeah. Mhm.
Use kindness
Yeah.
and never blindness. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Well, Miss Carla Gamble, I want to thank you for being on my IG
Thank
Live. Such a great interview.
you.
I appreciate what you're doing in the culture of Black music. As an artist, as a woman, as a female artist, as an independent artist, I just wish you continued success.
You.
Um, we salute you. Myself, as the president of the Rhythm Blues Preservation Society, whatever whatever you need from us, we got your back.
You.
And again, continued success to you. I hope more doors open for you. I hope your new album blows up. Everyone support this young lady. She got skills. She ain't no joke. She's a Philly home girl. So let's support our people. Let's support our music. And I
Yeah.
thank you again for joining my IG Live tonight.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, y'all. This is a Perry Thompson IG Live. I wish everyone continued blessings. And also, just want to remind everyone that I am the president and CEO of the Rhythm Blues Preservation Society. And if you'd like to make a donation, you can go to our Cash App, $ RBPSOC18. PayPal is paypal.me/RBPS18. And all donations are tax deductible. Again, I am Perry Thompson, President CEO of the Rhythm Blues Preservation Society. This is an IG Live. Miss Carla Gamble has joined us. I thank her again. I wish everyone a good night, peace and blessings, and let's continue on.
Yes.
Good night.
Good night.